Ready then. So where are we off to now? That was much better than my first fight with Renala, dude. My other fight with Renala looked like a fucking joke. I was getting stepped on. I was getting humiliated, which normally would be a really fun time. We did the humiliating this time around. We showed off that a college degree and a grant means jack shit at the end of the day. You're just like all of us common folk with fucking giant rusted anchors. Behind your mystical, magical facade of knowledge, you're nothing but a fucking wretch, just like me. A gutter-born fucking shit-punk street rat. Actually fucking god tier. Right, let's go see what else we can do. Let's go take care of a couple caverns. Maybe we'll do a couple catacombs. I'm definitely not doing everything in the game again, though. Absolutely not. This game has too much shit. Like, this game, I'm not even kidding, took me about 70 or 80 parts to get through. So I'm definitely not doing that again. Right, what else can we do? We took care of the Tibia Mariner over here, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. We just beat Renala. I know there's like numerous bosses around here that we could potentially fight. I don't know where any of them are. It's all a fucking blur to me now. So I guess what I'll do is I'll run around here for the next half hour or so, see if I can find whatever I can find. And we'll just fight whatever we come across, whether or not we're capable of beating it, and that'll be the rest of stream for today, I think. And then next time I think we have some more Paper Mario on the horizon, which I'm actually really looking forward to. Because the next chapter of Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door, is actually my favorite in the whole game. Its concept is really good, the partner you get in it is fucking amazing, the fucking locale is great, super eerie and very spooky, it's very dark. And that is exactly up my alley. Because I'm an individual shunned by society, and I do not like things that are considered normal. I'm a very eclectically diverse, unique, weird fucking person, and that sounds weird to say after I just got done saying how fucking different I am, and how unique I am, and how eclectic I am, or whatever. It's like, do you realize how many other goths are in the world? Yes, I do. And luckily, we just got the best news that we could ever hope for. Now we can upgrade our Reduvia. We can't upgrade the Reduvia. Why? Oh, because we need 3s, not 2s. I'm stupid. That's very unfortunate. Oh, sorry, I have to be all politically correct now, right? I can't use the word stupid in reference to myself without collapsing a fucking nation. I'm sorry for my loose, ignorant use of the word stupid. Decades of US history undone by the simple utterance of the word stupid used in a poor context. You can't say stupid to refer to things that you don't like, or things that are uncool, or things that are unorthodox, or whatever. It displaces people with mental disabilities. It makes people feel icky for literally 0.05 seconds before they move on with their life. A slight existential discomfort where they're fucking forced into a plane of existence where they don't feel absolutely adequate 100% of the time for literally a fragment of a second. Whatever will I do? How will life go on? Can't get upset over every little fucking plastic bag. Speaking of getting upset over little things, let's go see if we can find a cavern or 2 to do before I end off. I got about 20 minutes. That should give me enough time for like 1 or 2 excursions. I think there's one over here, but if I remember correctly, I think it has a spirit color snail at the end of it, and if this is the one with the spirit color snail, I'm not going to be able to do it. At least I don't think I'll be able to do it, because I think the Crucible Knight in here is not going to be able to get staggered by anything. Although, here's a Flame Monk. Let's see if we can get his mace, shall we? He does not give two fucking shits. He does not care. Okay, I can't panic roll away from this guy. I gotta pace my roll. That's good to know. He's programmed to punish that shit with his range. It's understandable and respectable. That isn't, though. These fucking stupid little lesser monks trying to fucking trash on me while I fight this man. I'm trying to fight him honorably. Do you fucking mind, you stupid old crone? I don't mind using my rusted anchor to send you back to the nursing home. I don't give two shits. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Let's go down into the other Siofra. I don't remember where this one goes. Or is this the one that goes to the Dragonkin? Because this might be the one that goes to the Dragonkin. And if it is, we can go fight the Dragonkin, because I didn't have a very leveled bout with him last time. Oh, I thought there was going to be iframes. I thought it was a big door that I had to actually open. It's actually very fitting, because if this actually happens to be one of those star-studded, like, Vista Horizons or whatever, we have Orion. Oh no, this is the one with the big stupid doofy ants in it. Okay, that's fine. Not ideal. It's okay. Not great, but it's okay. Yeah, it's the Einsel River. And I think if I remember correctly, to be able to get to the Dragonkin, we have to go that way with all the big stupid ants. Although I could be wrong. Yeah, because this just goes to a dead end, doesn't it? Although, why do I remember an ant on the ceiling over here? Huh. That's why. He doesn't seem to mind me, though, so I guess he's just docile. Anybody happen to have a giant can of Raid? You know, that I could, like, borrow really fast? That'd be a very good time for my fire if I actually had it equipped, but I don't have the spell slots for it. Actually, I might. So I think the ants are weak to fire, if I remember correctly. They're either weak to lightning or fire, but I can't remember which one. Yes. Okay. Cool. Just what I needed. Faith coming in clutch. Come on, dude. Can you target the one that I want, Elden Ring, instead of the one that you want? Oh, yeah. They don't like the fires. They're not a fan of the fires. They do not like fire. Just fine for me, because I don't like them very much either. But that leads me to wonder that if fire is that effective on them, how effective is it to just bash them in the fucking head? Pretty damn effective, it would appear. Pretty fucking effective. Boop. Yeah, 2 fireballs, 2 crushes with this thing. I remember the first time I got down here, I was kind of like, wow, like, holy shit, like, this is so cool. Because, like, I remember seeing the screenshots of Elden Ring when Elden Ring was, like, on the verge of release. And there was, like, that picture of the dude holding the torch or whatever that I used for the thumbnail. And there was all the ant hives and shit, and I thought that was fucking awesome. I thought that was super cool. I really dig the concept a lot. I was like, I wonder when I'm gonna come across that place. And then I ended up running across it literally like fucking probably 5 or 6 hours into my playthrough, and I was like, oh. I expected this to be much later game. I don't need a smithing stone 3, I need a somber stone 3. Where'd you come from? Why are you here? Who sent you? I don't mind packing you up in a box and sending you back, but like, who the fuck sent you? Yeah, this part was also pretty fucking crazy. Seeing all the skeletons and shit here, and all the blood and all the fucking mounds of meat and shit was super cool. It's fucking rad. Metal as shit. Just bones and skulls and fucking remains. And it's like, Can't wait to fight Rykard again. I think every time I play Elden Ring, I'm just gonna dream about Rykard. Just fucking dream about my boy toy Rykard the whole time. Him and his giant fucking super extra long fucking snake in his pants. Rykard is immortal and unbeatable in more ways than one. Okay, these runes ain't worth shit. And if I remember correctly, the enemies down here aren't really worth a lot either, so I'll probably bypass the majority of them. And I'll probably just pick up all the stupid things around here, and then we'll end off after the Dragonkin soldier, I think might be the best play here. I just can't remember where the Dragonkin is. I can't remember how to reach him. I don't know if he's at the end of this passage, or if I've already passed him and I need to go another direction, or I need to travel down another cave system, or there's a whole bunch of stalagmites and stalactites that I have to navigate and I don't know which way is right. I don't know. I ain't got no clue. Hello, shiny thing. A gold rune 1. How worth it? A little bit more worth it. This goes back over to where the waterfall is? Or does this go... No, this goes the optional route to the fucking centipede, doesn't it? The big centipede that shoots the magical glowing purple rocks? The meteorite shards or whatever? I mean, we'll find out in a minute. Yeah, there he is. There's the big one now. Nice try there, Chief. Oh, you fucking grazed me. Okay, what could I kill this guy with? I could kill him with fire. But I would have to get close enough to land a hit. Yeah, and I can't do that. Okay, so fire is not going to be the way I'm taking this dude out. That's not going to work. I need a poison knife or something like that, and I don't have any of that right now. Alternatively... Do I have a ranged Ash of War that I could use? Or a ranged summon? I do not. Shit. Do I have anything else? No, I don't. Okay, it's gonna have to be a mix of fire and these throwing knives. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to do this. Oh, that's more than enough. They'll be fine. I don't know what the hell you're worried about. I was gonna say, assuming they all land. I was gonna say, I might want to squeeze in a little bit more, because I think that's gonna nick me on the shoulder. Okay, I can't throw 2. Don't go for 2, just do 1 at a time. If I do 2, I'm missing. He recovers way too fast. Okay, and I need to find something that is gonna allow me a wider interval for being able to get my flame off. So... moving from the pillar instead might be a better play here. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough FP to be able to take him out. Oh yeah, we got this. Okay, I'm not even worried now. It's only a matter of time at this point. Kinda boring, but this is Elden Ring gameplay. This is peak. This is game of the year. You know? Gotta do what you gotta do. Can we get down this way? We cannot. Doesn't appear. Oh, we can. Okay. Do I have everything up here that I care for? This is where Estelle's wing was, but I'm not going int on this playthrough, so I don't really care about it. But it is a very good weapon. If you're, like, playing a sorcery int character, like Mibu, up here at the top, you see that box right there? I'm in the Uul Palace Ruins. If you go there and you open that box up there, you have to climb the way I did when I went through that passage, and you have to climb up those rocks there. If you get up there, that weapon has that box has a very good weapon for you that you might like. It has a very good ability on it. It was really good, even though I wasn't primarily scaled in sorcery, and it was still pretty banging. It was a pretty damn good weapon. Elden Ring Worship is kind of nutty. It's an 80% retention rate to DLC, which requires you to go through a tough optional boss. I don't think Mohg is really, honestly, all that hard. Like, I think Mohg is, like, one of the more challenging fights of the game, but, like, compared to some of the other shit that Elden Ring sports, I don't think Mohg is really, honestly, all that terrible. I think his blood fire stunning you every 5 seconds is fucking obnoxious as shit, but other than that, I really don't think he's all that bad. He could have been a lot worse, I'll put it that way. I like his concept. I wish they would have done more with it, I think. Actually, honestly, like, I'm not really disappointed by Mohg at all. I'm disappointed by his fucking area, if anything. His area is so uninteresting. Like, a Palace of Blood I expected to be a lot cooler. Like, a Palace of Blood seems like a concept that would actually, I'm not even kidding here, would be better put to use in DS2, as opposed to this game. Not to say that it's a bad concept, but like, I was very disappointed. Like, the area was just totally spacious. There was too many of those reused crows. Like, the skeletons outside the palace don't make any sense for being there. Like, it just kind of seems like an area that they didn't know what to do with, and they kind of just packed a whole bunch of resources into. And it didn't really have any structure. It's like one cavern system and a lift, and you're at the boss. It literally feels like they ran out of ideas. I hate to say it, but it feels like they really dropped the ball on that, and they ran out of ideas. Like, the concept, they had something really good on paper, and then they had nothing to support it. So it just feels like a really good boss that's kind of shushed away in a whole secret area that's not really all that interesting. Visually, his moveset is amazing as shit, no question visually. Yeah, his area's a literal clone with different lighting. Yeah, kinda. It's just like the giant blood lake or whatever would have been interesting if there was actually something unique to fill it. And, like, it didn't cosmetically look like a fucking blood lake. Like, if it actually looked a bit better. And, like, there was more unique enemy diversity there, like brand new enemies and shit like that. And, like, there wasn't just a tunnel system or whatever. Like, if there was actually, like, a network of, like, connecting dungeons and passages and shit like that, I think it would have been really cool. And there should have been a mini-boss. I think that's the other thing I hate about Mohg's area, is it feels like there should have been an in-between boss. And there wasn't. Like, you should have walked into a chamber midway through the palace, and then you had to fight, like, some crazy blood knight or some crazy blood guard to be able to get to him or something like that, and you just didn't. It just felt kind of boring. Not to be that guy, because they did accomplish a lot with this game, but, like, I think people just giving them the fucking sellout on everything is kind of ridiculous. Like, I don't feel like people critique this game enough where it should be. And I think that's one of its biggest downfalls, is the community that it has. And they could strive to do better with certain things and certain concepts. Like, no doubt it's a good game, but, like, is it fucking Game of the Year material? I don't think so. Like, I think it's a good RPG. I think it's a good game. I don't think it's as quality as everybody says it is. There's a lot of patchwork that needs to be done. And a lot of things that are just built poorly in terms of, like, the way they were thought out. They were just not gone about in the best, most organic way that they could have been. Do I want to be going to the depths? Is that what I want? No, I think I want to be going to the downstream. I think they should make it a fucking hardcore cinematic type, like send you a Hellblade. Yeah, in some ways I feel like... In some ways I feel that, but like... I like it being the RPG that it is. I wish certain things about it were structurally better and made more sense. Nice trade, big guy. Okay, they're all done for. Smithing stone 2, that's not what I want. Formic rock, not what I want. That has a fuck ton of basilisks, so I'm not worried about going down that way. Something I can't fucking use. I might want to think about going and giving my summons a checkup too. But I'm already through here, so I think I'll do it after the Dragonkin. Yeah, but like, I like Elden Ring a lot, I just feel like it's structurally flawed in certain respects in certain places. Some of the enemy designs are absolutely ludicrously unfair. Like, some of the concepts are really cool, but they lose all the skill check stuff that Souls is known for that actually made it a gripping experience. And they kind of trade it in lieu for, like, a whole bunch of wacky shit that you just can't deal with, and it seems kind of dumb. Do you used to tolerate DS combat? It was okay once upon a time, but Elden Ring was the line in the sand. Well, like, I feel like they tried to branch out and do creative, unique things with this game. And I do feel like the elements from this are a little bit rough around the edges, and with some refinement and with some report, they could be implemented better in another game. Alright, so here's the deal. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait for our FP to recharge. We're gonna go in, we're gonna use Golden Vow, and we're gonna use Flame Grant Me Strength, and we're gonna summon our dogs. Or our dog. And we're gonna hope our dog can survive enough to get a rot proc on him. And if he can, this should be GG. But I have a feeling that he's going to kill my dog very, very fast, because I have no idea how much damage he's going to be capable of outputting, which is the scary part here. I also don't know how much FP this is going to take to do. Oh, okay, it regenerates through. I thought it stopped when it got full. It's not the case, okay. That helps a little bit. Alright, let's go. What's up, big man? That's a lot of damage. And he already killed my dog. Great. Can't roll. Too much recovery. Can't roll. Nice if I could, but I can't. Sure, bitch. No, no. Listen here, asshole. What? Like, how close do I have to be to hit the dude? Exactly. Is he gonna hit stagger anytime soon? That probably should have hit me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. How do you expect me to get out of that? I couldn't roll. That's panic roll. That's fine. That's kind of fucking stupid, though, to be honest. Like, that doesn't really feel like it's my fault. That feels more like the game cucked me out of that victory. That does not feel like it was my fault. It feels like a lot of my hits were right up in his grundle, and I'm just not landing half of them. Either way, it's a drink. This is winnable, though. You know, honestly, if I would have backed up and used some fire, I might have won that. But this is achievable. Again, I really don't feel like that's my fault. I feel like I was cucked out of my victory right there. That doesn't really seem like it was a me issue. Like, see, like, right there, there's absolutely no reason I shouldn't be able to hit him. Absolute fucking zero. No reason. Shenanigans. I call absolute shenanigans. That's fine. I knew there was a follow-up there. That's absolutely my fault. I can't recover from that. I can't do that. It's too much. Like, I can't recover. Yeah, sure. There's my fucking posture break, of course. What a fucking pussy. What a joke. Alright. That's cool, that's fine. He hit a little bit harder than I had expected he would, actually. That's a really cool fight, though. I still really love the concept of frozen lightning. Like I said, I feel like I got cucked out of that other fight. I feel like I should have won that, and I just got blue-balled on that, honestly. And I don't mean blue-balled because he has frostbite, okay? That wasn't the joke. It was, but I'm gonna pretend like it isn't because I'm above that. But you guys know I'm not, so you understand that I'm already fucking bullshitting you.